The final area I want to mention briefly, and then I'd love to take your questions and talk with you more, is perhaps more profound, because it goes directly to the moral fabric of our country. Those who wield power in our state and have a warrant to use deadly force, whether it's in the military or law enforcement or commander-in-chief or Congress, must have a reverence for life. It's so important that we recognize this in every branch of government. Ultimately, our military forces are there to protect the lives of Americans and to secure our freedom. We can rightly appreciate the value of the sacrifice that those men and women today are making. I'm sure many of you have experienced where you've lost a buddy in combat or someone you know and love. They make the ultimate sacrifice. And they do so because they believe in the ideals that have made this country great. And in many ways, it starts with a faith in a God who has created us, a God who has blessed this country over 200 years, a God who calls us. No better way to show love for our fellow man than to lay down our lives. That ethic is what animates the men and women who serve in our armed services. It's an ethic that should permeate our society, but it's an ethic that is under challenge today and has been for several decades. That's not an issue that government can come out and regulate or tax or spend, but it's an issue where government and leaders can stand for the values that have made this country great, can stand for integrity, that when you give your word, you'll keep your word, can stand for the belief that you must serve others and put them first, and can stand for the values that honesty and a day's work and faith in our God are what has made our country great and will be what makes our country great in the future.